Alright, welcome everybody. This is my round of golf at the Fitzroy Golf Club in New Plymouth, Aotearoa, New Zealand. I'm gonna play the front nine and yeah, let's just get into it. I start with a 5-iron on this hole 1, par 4, 299 meters. And as you can see, I got to about 125. The wind on this course was extremely strong this day, so this does affect my game. Here's my second shot. I'm playing a 5-iron to about 50 meters from the green. So I've got a little sandwich left. And you can see the flag, it's just really just getting all the action from the wind. So first par putt. Oh, I still remember this. Oh, it's just so good to start with a par, right? And the difference between a par and a bogey when it's just a little, like a 1 centimeter tap in, it's just huge. So here we have hole number 2, par 4. And I've put myself in the fairway. I'm quite happy with that shot. And I have about 160 to go. I get to a little hill just before the green, and as you can see here, oops, straight into the valley. So I have this one left for par, and unfortunately the greens were quite hard today, so this one rolled all the way to the edge of the green. Yeah, this is the conditions that I was working with. Pretty windy. I definitely had to take out the flag. So here, quite a long putt for bogey. Jumped a little bit in the beginning, but look at that. Oh, it finds the cup. Okay, so after a bogey on first, which should have been a par, and now a long bogey, I feel like I'm off to a good start. Yeah, it's a beautiful place. I also want to mention that this place is really one I want to come back to, hopefully on a day with less wind. But it is hard to find a less windy day when you're right by the sea. So first shot out to about 150. And look at that. Oh, it was both short, it was right, and it was right into a place you cannot enter actually. So I had to make a drop. And yeah, 4-iron. This one I flushed. I quite like that one. I can hit the 4-iron to about 140, 150, so I was quite happy with that. Left myself with a sandwich. And then look at this one. It lands just before the pin, but then it actually just keeps rolling because the wind just pushes it. You know, I have not suddenly grown 50 centimeters, but the flags sometimes were slightly smaller than on other holes. This one, unfortunately, for my double bogey, I miss it, and I have this short one for triple bogey. Ugh, okay. Let's get on with it. So this is a long par 3. I'm not really a big fan of long par 3s. 183. Strong wind on this one as well, and I managed to get it to about 140, 145. So I have a gap wedge left here. I hit it quite nice, but unfortunately it hits the end of the green, I believe, and then it just runs into this mess, which I got out of quite alright, but yeah, this is for bogey. And I leave myself about a meter short for the double bogey. All right, let's just pause here for a moment. So if you wondered why this channel is called A Slice of Golf, then it has a lot to do with the fact that my default swing path is a pretty strong slice from left to right. And I believe you're going to see it right now. There we go. The graphics on the right, I can't really make them show the whole path going from left to right, but I was definitely aiming more towards the paved path, and as you can see, I ended up in the right hand side. So yes, that's something I just have to either try and get rid of or keep doing what I'm doing now and work with it, basically. Just understand that that's part of my game, and that one was topped as much as you can top a golf ball, and it only went about 50 meters. I'm not very happy with that. So I'm back to a 4-iron now, and that one also topped. And then I left myself on this hill, and as you can see, like the turf basically just like disappears out of the screen after the shot has been made. I'm quite happy with the outcome of this one, and I definitely give it a chance, but unfortunately it runs past, and it gives me quite a tricky one for saving my double bogey, and uphill it just wasn't the hole for me. Triple bogey it was. This one I really liked, 118 meter par 3, and I actually find the green on this one with an 8-iron. Also, I want to mention that on this course I am using rented clubs, and I didn't really have any practice beforehand, so it's also a lot about just trying to see what happens when you haven't used the club before. And I believe this is only the first or second time I used the 8-iron, so quite pleased with the fact that it matched with the length of the hole. So let's see if we can get something out of this. 3 to 4 meter birdie putt, which I completely misread. And now I've left myself with about 1 to 2 meters for par. And it just kisses the left edge. And this one is now for a 3-putt, a bogey, which I do get, but I almost fall over there. Look at that. It almost looks like I'm actually enjoying myself, but I was enjoying myself, but obviously also I knew that I was quite far from my goal, which would be like 10 over par after 9. And we are in the shade of the mountain Taranaki, and I have left myself a shot on this hill, and I'm gonna go with the 4-iron. I have about 140 left, and I hit it quite well, just to the right side of the green. So a little sandwich. It's gonna be picked up by the wind and then just go left. But I'm on the green 3. I'm okay with that. I have this one for par, and I believe this one was a bitter one. I mean, look at that. Look at that. Just at the end, it just trails off to the right. I couldn't quite believe it. A little bit similar to my feeling on the first hole. And yeah, here it happened again. And maybe the ball just needed a little bit of a refresher. So I gave it a clean, and we're back. So here, 4-iron, you can see pretty clearly that the wind is blowing strongly. See the white safety nets on the left. They're all completely stretched out. But let's look at this one. Huge slice again, and actually that one, despite the fact that there aren't many trees, I couldn't find it, so I had to shoot another one. So this will be my 3rd shot, and I aimed a little bit more to the left, basically over that last post from the safety net, and I got this one out. So I had about 7-iron distance, but I only got the 7-iron to about 100 meters. It was uphill, so I guess I misjudged it a little bit. Sandwich to reach the green, which I was very, very pleased with. It was a blind shot, so coming up to see you have about a meter and a half left is really lovely, but what's not lovely is missing another one, and yeah, ouch. So here's the last hole, hole number 9. I'm gonna start out with a 4-iron again, and the wind is still very strong. coming from east to west. And here is another blind shot, 8-iron. And yeah, I think 8-iron was actually my favorite iron of the day. And yeah, I could have gone a bit closer, but I also could have done much better on that shot. Look at that reaction. That was a terrible chip, and I decided to leave the sandwich in the bag and pull out the putter. And yeah, I'm quite happy with that putt. It was into the wind. You could really feel it, and such a strange feeling when you're putting that it just doesn't want to go the way you want to go. So bogey to end a round in a total of 50, 16 over par. I'm not happy with that, I must say. No pars for the day, and yeah, just a lot of struggling out there. And hopefully I can redeem myself a little bit on the last 9 at this otherwise beautiful golf club. And I also want to say thank you to the people at the Fitzroy Golf Club. They were really nice to help me out. It's always a nice pleasure to play golf in Aotearoa, New Zealand. So thanks for now, and see you in the next video.